When I was 15, my brother had a girlfriend named Ellie, and she was like the coolest girl I'd ever seen. She had like blue hair, and she wore Doc Martens, and had a kilt, and like mini that she wore, and I just like idolized her.
This was an incredible movie.
Je m'appelle Cécile.
Je m'appelle Cécile.
You know, I'm caught off guard by your sudden fire.
Ma vie n'est pas facile.
Sometimes I'm scared of what I'm thinking.
I hadn't read the book before watching it.
I think we both read the book while shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, to get a fuller idea of the story that we were telling.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of what we shot kind of goes unsaid, because the book is mainly Cecile's like inner dialogue. And it was really informative, and I think it helped everybody, the whole cast, you know, and I would really recommend reading it. It's a great read. She wrote it at 18. It's a classic in France. I think it's in fact it's like required reading. It's like their female Catcher in the Rye of sorts. So if you haven't read it, go out and buy it. This look on your face. It's like you believe nothing good has ever happened to you.
Mais j'ai beaucoup de style.
It's a lot for her. For you to trust her so much.
I think you guys did such a great job at kind of encapsulating just woman emotions sometimes, and like the complexity of like woman relationships and how things can like alter someone's fate without maybe realizing. I wanted to ask you guys, which woman in your life has maybe unknowingly influenced your music taste?
Oh.
If there is one.
Knowingly.
Or like maybe knowingly.
Maybe Durga.
There you go.
Is who I would say. Music, as you can tell after seeing it, is such an integral part of Durga's storytelling, and it was also a large part of our preparation together as actor and director. We exchanged a lot of playlists. We thought of music in terms of what Cecile would be consuming, as well as what just creates a more atmospheric experience for the greater film itself. The way those sort of contrast is also interesting. Yeah, so Durga was definitely a huge influence on my
What were the
music taste.
playlists like when you guys were like sending stuff back and forth?
We had a lot of like classic kind of like rock and oldies, and even some like, what would you call that, like doo-wop, or like the come softly to the one we danced to over and over and over and over again, which sort of haunts me still to this day. It's such a good song. It's one that can actually never get old.
When I was 15, my brother had a girlfriend named Ellie, and she was like the coolest girl I'd ever seen. She had like blue hair, and she wore Doc Martens, and had a kilt, and like mini that she wore, and I just like idolized her and wanted to be her, and we became friends. And I went into her bedroom, which was just like wall-to-wall posters, you know, The Cure and the Smiths and all of the like heavy late 80s, early 90s alternative bands. And because I so idolized her, she just introduced me to all this music, and I just like became like a die-hard like alternative kid immediately.
I love
because I sensed something about like her and how wild she looked and how different she was than everybody else in the school, and I just like wanted to be her. And probably inadvertently Molly Ringwald, because the movies that she was in and the music that came out of, like, you know, Pretty in Pink, particularly that movie, and Breakfast Club, and just like the music that came out of those movies that opened the door for me to discover so many other bands and music of that era that I learned to love. So I feel like an actress can appear in a movie and you can fall in love with that movie and then learn so much through a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was a wonderful answer.
Thank you.
That was
Those were
beautiful.
great answers. I mean, I always say like, those were really good. I always
you.
say like I feel like people are just an encapsulation and like pieces of the people we love and admire.
Yeah.
So I do think that like your boyfriend's girlfriend like was someone you admired at that time, and then the director also someone you admire. So I love that. Thank you guys so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Really enjoy the movie. Have a great time in Toronto.